My name is Hector Velazquez and welcome to another episode of GCSAA Inside the Shop. So we're taking a break from the shop, but we're here in my editing room and we're actually working on 3D printing. How can 3D printing help you and make you more efficient in the shop? I want to give a shout out to J.R. Wilson. He actually hooked us up with a 3D printer, which makes this episode possible. So thanks a lot, bro. Now, we got a lot ahead of us, so let's get started.
Hi, my name is J.R. Wilson. I'm from Noyak Golf Course out on Long Island, New York. I'm here today to talk to you guys about some 3D printing and how it works in my shop and what I get to use it for. A couple of things I built. This is a vice jaw for the vice for your thing. It's plastic, so you can grab some, soft metals and stuff like that. It's one of the cool things that you can do with your 3D printer. And then another thing I did was I made a wire loom, and I did put that up on Twitter. This is a bigger one, but you can actually put your wire in this and feed it through wire loom to make it easier for yourself. You can make them all different sizes. Those are tools that I've made in the last 2 days.
Okay, so this is the Creality Ender 3 Pro. It's a great beginner 3D printer. They range anywhere from $200 to $250, depending on where you get them. Amazon seems to have the best prices. You got to put it together. You got to level the bed. You got to read the instructions. It's pretty easy. This is the filament. This is the roll of spool, or a spool of wire, if you will. But it feeds into the printer, into the injector head, which heats it up, melts it, and it starts to print out your part. And guys, you can build and make anything. It's absolutely crazy the things that you can do. I like to go to Thingiverse. Thingiverse is where other people have created things. They upload it here, which then now we can get it for free or even tip them, pay them a premium for the file. This is one I like. It's a drill bit holder. I like the style. After looking at some of the reviews of other people who have printed it, I like it, so I'm going to download it. Then we need a software to open that file, and that's Ultimaker Cura. It's free, and it's relatively easy to use. Once you get through your first project, you'll get the hang of it. Now, after making some slight modifications, I'm going to export the file, which is going to make it readable for the 3D printer, but then it's also going to save it to my micro SD card right here. And then I'm going to take this micro SD card, and that's what's going to get loaded onto the printer. There we go. And again, the software on these printer are really easy to learn and navigate. So we're going to print from TF, go to our file, drill bit holder, and start printing our part. There's tons of tutorial videos out there on any 3D printer. Check it out. Now this part's going to take 36 hours. So while it's printing, let's hear from a technician in Canada.
Hi, I'm Marcus Blech at County Creek Golf and RV Resort in Sundre, Alberta, Canada. I've been starting to tinker around with 3D printing to replace parts. This is right here, the little item that I have printed off. And what it ends up being is it is a throttle lever for a fly mow. So the black one is the original, and the gray one is the one I've printed out. And with the digital caliper, I just tinkered around with it and started designing with Tinkercad online. It's just a free program that you can use through the web browser. And this is what kept breaking off, just right here where my thumb is. So it's just a matter of, like I said, went in, printed this off, and then it's just a matter of, instead of replacing this entire cable that goes all the way down to the engine, you just replace this little one screw out, throw in a new 3D printed piece, hook it back up, and she's ready to go.
All right, awesome. Now our part is getting ready. Dude, this thing took a minute, but I was like completely in awe as it was being built. You could print anything. This is like printing money. It's crazy. But check it out. This is beautiful. I love the colors. I love how it turned out. I have a pretty cool idea for this thing. But let me show you some of this other stuff that I printed. All right, enough admiring. All right, so check these out. These are wrench holders, open end, boxed end holders that I'm using to organize my drawer. Pretty sweet. I love the colors. It changes. Here's some different style ones. I have more to print. Here's a bin that I printed out just because I thought it was pretty cool, but it has a cleat that you can mount it onto, and I keep my utility blades in there. And here is some spray can holders. I printed 3. I mean, guys, you're printing this stuff. This is crazy, right? Out of nothing. Here's our driblet holder. And here it is mounted on the Lazy Susan, and I have it mounted right next to my drills, so it's easy access. And then I made this Hex Bit Holder. Pretty cool. Again, I downloaded all this from Thingiverse. Vernier caliper holders. And then here's a cup that I use for holding my pencils and pens. Pretty sweet stuff. And then again, plier holders. The imagination, there's no limit to this stuff. All right, pretty amazing stuff, right? It's like literally printing your own money. Guys, I want to thank you for joining me here today on GCS AA Inside the Shop, where we're helping technicians one notch at a time.